in honor of Wendy's responding to Katy Perry demanding that they apologize and her seemingly regretting her Blue Origin spaceflight, I thought it'd be fun to go through the 5 cringiest Katy Perry in space moments. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore, and this story just keeps getting funnier and crazier. Now, apparently, sources are saying to the Daily Mail, she is now regretting her Blue Origin spaceflight as she struggled with the continued criticism of her bizarre behavior. Now, what's so weird to me is just how bad celebrities are at PR. There's a lot of people making jokes. We're going to go through the clips in a second. But instead of just showing up on Twitter with a Frosty in her hand and taking the joke and laughing it off, you can't get rid of me, Wendy's, just something to embrace it. She's now making a whole People article, I assume this is her reps, demanding that Wendy's apologize. You can't make this up. This was a billion-dollar brand using its platform to publicly demean a woman. Oh my God, now it's all about sex. Ridiculous. This is a narrative that's out there. In fact, before I get to the clips, I want to start with this brilliant clip from Too Much Confidence. Shout out. Here's what she's saying to Gayle King.
People are calling it a ride. A ride, you know, you never see a male astronaut who's going up in space and they said, oh, he took a ride.
But you did just take a ride. You are not an astronaut. You were not pushing buttons and doing the science and the math. You sat there and took a ride. No one is taking anything away from the actual astronauts.
2 of the astronauts, I still have a hard time calling myself an astronaut, but 2.
Because you're not an astronaut.
And then my question is, have you all been to space? Have you been to space? Go to space or go to Blue Origin and see what they do and how they do. And
I'm sorry, we're too poor to go to space. Frankly, I'm too poor to fly to St. Louis. I don't think anybody has a problem with actual astronauts doing actual space work. We have a problem with elitist windbags going on a joyride and telling us that we shouldn't be mad about it.
Amen. Can we get an amen? This woman, too much. Again, she's not the only woman who's out there calling what this is what it is. Interstellar's own Jessica Chastain, the actress herself. Well, I don't know why it's not loading. It's coming up. Jessica Chastain from the film Interstellar, one of the best space travel movies you can get, has also, now there it is, taking aim at this whole controversial spaceflight, utter defeat of American feminism. So are you going to come at her, Gayle and Katy and everybody? Oh, you're just knocking down women. No, that's not what this is. This was an embarrassment. This was a parody. You want to understand why? We're going to go through why, okay? This is why Wendy's should not apologize, and they haven't, for the record. Can we send her back? That was, exactly. Here's why they're right. Here's why they're right. We're going to go through the cringy moments, and we'll get to Wendy's comment in a second because they have responded. I'll end you there. But here's why she's regretting, and here's why she's not. Let's start with something that's not even Katy. This whole thing was a PR sham. Notice no one in the actual event saw this moment of Jeff Bezos face palming himself in the desert. That somehow got cut out of the live edit. Let's look at Katy after it. I'm not even in the top 5. These are some honorable mentions.
I hope they can see the unity that we modeled and replicate that and understand that we weren't just taking up space, we were making space for the future. And for me, like Gayle said, this wasn't a ride, it wasn't a destination, it was a journey, and it was a supernatural one. And my journey has always been about love and belonging, and I think that we have all felt that sometimes we weren't worthy or we didn't belong in certain ways, no matter all the accolades, no matter all the studying, no matter anything. And I think today we all said it, like, we belong here. Mm-hmm. This is where we belong, and we feel very sure of that. So
you feel sure of it.
I think that you'll never know the amount of love that you have inside of you to give and to receive until the day you launch, because you're leaving all the love behind and you're surrendering and you're hoping that you get another chance to love them again. And so when you come back down, you're like, oh, I get another chance and I'm going to do it.
Oh my God. Now I'm crying. Okay.
Oh my God. So basically you just had a near-death experience. There's a lot of things. You could go jump out of a plane and get that experience. That doesn't make you an astronaut. It's like trying to say, like, because I flew on Southwest, I'm now a pilot, is what they're all trying to claim here. And it's incredibly frustrating. But it wasn't just beyond the sort of just the self-absorbed mindset that they all have, this elitist, most people with the most privilege out there thinking they're doing something for all of us. Here's her just in
Welcome
space,
to space, ladies, or shall I say, astronauts.
Oh, the moon! You guys, I have to tell you, look at the moon. Look. Oh my goddess! Oh my god! Oh my goddess!
Oh my goddess at the moon! Oh my goddess! Oh my goddess indeed. All right, let's go through some of the top moments. Are you ready? Here's Katy Perry, number 5. So connected to love.
I'm going to tell you something right now. You are officially an astronaut.
Thank you so much.
How do you feel?
Thank you. Thank you. I know. I'm an astronaut now because I put in so much work.
I feel super connected to love. So connected to love. I think this experience has shown me you never know how much love is inside of you, like how much love you have to give, and how loved you are until the day you launch.
We had these incredible shots.
So she's repeating the same story again. Nothing about space, the lesson. It's her own personal, I feel loved. Okay, great. Well, that's number 2. That what a good inspirational thing. All you people studying space, all you young ladies in NASA, it's all about love. That's what it's all about. I kissed the ground and I liked it. Number 4. This is what it is. This was her reaction coming out. This weird 4-stage performative. Daisy to the sky. Every Katy.
Katy.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. All right, number 3. This one I didn't even realize happened in the moment. I realized this after the fact. When she went in space, she used it as a PR stunt to reveal her set list. Yeah, she did. She said this before. I'm launching a tour in Mexico and I'll be on tour the rest of it. I think it'd be pretty cool to launch the set list for that tour in space. Oh, that'd be so cool. And she did it. The thing is, no one can read it. No one can read it. I thought this was like names. When I saw this, I was like, oh, she must have put like names of like people, like maybe sick kids or people like who never get the chance who are now gonna be with her in space. I thought it was gonna be something like personal and helping others. And instead, what this butterfly is the set list to her concert. Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my goddess. Sorry. Oh my goddess. Oh my goddess. All right, that's number 3. Number 2, this one also came to me later. I didn't catch this the first time. In a piece with Elle, introducing the stars of the Blue Origin, the female flight. Here they are. Oh, bravo to all the stars going in space. They talked about getting glammed up for their time in the flight. This is the first time anybody went to space with their hair and makeup done. Lauren Sanchez, who would not get glam before the flight? Every other astronaut, because they don't need it. It's not about getting glammed up for space. Katy Perry responded, space is going to finally be glam. Let me tell you something. If I could take glam up with me, I would do that. We are going to put the ass in the astronaut. Oh my God, I feel so cringe just saying it out loud. This is what it became. This is what it was about. And you wonder why people are upset and why Wendy's wants to send you back. Get a grip. Number one, here's her talking about it. Here's how she prepped. Oh my God, to all you actual science people out there, you educated people, get ready to sit down and enjoy this word salad.
Swing for the stars. I'm really excited about the engineering of it all. I'm excited to learn more about STEM and just the math about what it takes to accomplish this type of thing. I was winding down from a rehearsal the other day and I was listening to Cosmos by Carl Sagan and reading a book on string theory, and yeah, I was like going to bed. That was definitely like helping. I was like, Pythagoras. But you know, I've always been interested in astrophysics and interested in astronomy and astrology and the stars. I feel like we are all made of stardust and we all come from the stars, and it'll be exciting to see them twinkle from that sight, and also have such a
Oh my God, I can't do it. This woman, the astronomy and the astrology, someone needs to go fill her in on what Carl Sagan actually thinks of astrology.
Would be born in precisely the same place.
Talking
and
about
within
twins.
minutes of each other, exactly the same planets would be rising at our births. If astrology were valid, how could we have such profoundly different fates?
I mean, Carl Sagan goes so hard against astrology, as a lot of scientists do, calling it out. But it's just the irony of her listening to Carl Sagan with the straight. Why is she Pythagoras? What does this have to do with right angles? I don't understand the amount of word salad buzzwords that she's throwing in. And plus, she's falling asleep to it all. So clearly, it's not engaging her or helping her in the slightest. But my goodness, this one. What are you thinking? What were you thinking? This was so silly. This was so to come back around to it all, as we now have gone through all the moments, I totally believe she's now regretting it, because she came out very defensive, her and Gail out there. This is not a ride. It was a ride. It was a glorified ride. Dangerous ride, sure, still a ride. You are not astronauts. I'm sorry, we need to change the definition of astronauts to people who actually put in the schooling and know how to work the rocket. In my opinion, there needs to be a new threshold for what an astronaut actually is. You are a tourist. You're a space tourist is what you are, okay? Yeah, I do believe she's regretting. Now, what has Wendy's said? How did Wendy's, after saying, can we get her back? What is their response? Well, they gave a statement after being called out. Wendy's didn't make a joke. They made a choice. Their recent posts were disrespectful and blatantly inappropriate. This wasn't a harmless banner. It was a billion-dollar brand using its platform to publicly demean a woman. When a billion-dollar brand's join, it's irresponsible. Wendy's kept it positive, but stopped short of an apology. In a statement to people, they responded, "We always bring a little spice to our socials." That's true. But Wendy's has a ton of respect for Katy Perry and her out-of-this-world talent. Brilliant. Giving her respect, but not apologizing, because she doesn't deserve an apology. But Wendy's is not adding to the conversation. They're dragging it down, and this kind of behavior contributes to a culture where women are punished for standing out, or women daring to do something different as a target. No. They do this a lot. We're sexist when we ever criticize a woman. A woman can't ever just take criticism. A woman like Katy Perry just can't take the criticism. If she had just bought a Frosty, posted on her Instagram and said, "No one's stopping me," it would have been an amazing clapback, and even Wendy's, I would have, whatever. The point is, embrace just to laugh it off, move on. These celebrities are so damn dumb. Quit being so defensive and take the feedback, Gail, because too much confidence is spot on in this. Shout out to her again. What a way to say it. You are not astronauts. This is a ride. And yes, all of the criticism is valid. Kudos, Wendy's. Do not apologize. Hold strong. In fact, I think I'm going to go get a Biggie fries after this video. Bravo for calling out what this was. Windbags, elitist windbags out there. If you want to learn, maybe you should go to space. We can't afford to go to space. And space is not helping Mother Nature. And Jeff Bezos, you face planted. If you like this and you want more recaps of pop culture events like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for all alerts, smash that thumbs up as well, and leave your comments down below. We got a lot more coming your way. You're not going to miss it, so stay tuned here on Popcorn Planet.